Warning: this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
William, hey. What the fuck is that?
Sorry.
Man.
Like for a hot second, I was just like, I should open up with something else instead of yeah. And for some reason, because I was thinking of this episode, I legit thought people die when they were
Oh fuck! I was about to open a rat too! I was about to open a rat too! Holy shit! Oh, that's fucking amazing! I was literally about to say it too, you fucking ruined it! You fucking ruined your fucking stupid yeah! Oh my god, that's fucking amazing!
I couldn't help but laugh at the thought when it came into my head. I was like, oh god, that's funny. I was just like laughing at my
oh my god,
own
but damn
before
it!
even
Oh,
said
now
it.
you ruined it. Now the fact that you thought of it as well ruins it, you know, right? I can't say it now, and the joke is over right here. Right?
Well, I mean, you can still say it. Hold on. Well, let's work this slate.
No,
Hold on. Let me
it's too
get
late.
let me get a towel. Let me just wipe the slate right now. Okay.
It's over. But we
Okay,
can't recreate it.
okay, go.
Look. It's like
Go.
look. No. It's like winning the lottery. You can only win it once. You know, you can't win it again. You know, right? Right. Like
That
this
is
is one of those
inaccurate,
things
but
where you
okay.
cannot recreate. You know, right? Like getting indicted, you can only get indicted once. You know, right? You can never get indicted again after you, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right,
Exactly.
let's pretend you're a world leader and you get impeached, right? You can only get impeached once. You can't get impeached twice, you know, right?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, at least it's never. Wait. Are we still? Oh no. Hold on. That was a previous bit. Do I want to bring that bit here?
Well,
Because
about it,
I'll
I don't know what
start
you're talking
mentioning
about.
Prime Universe.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? That makes no sense. It's not like we just recorded
Look, I mean,
something
people-
else that only exists to be a backlog of work that for as far as I'm aware has no release date planned.
Hey, look, all I'm gonna say is the payoff is gonna be worth it when you release that, okay?
Oh,
Because
man, boy,
like
man.
10 years
I'm
down the
really
line,
curious
you
to
finally
see how long-
you finally release the episode, and you're like,
I'm really
oh,
curious
so
to see
that's
how
what
long
they
I'm gonna
meant.
put that shit on the backlog before I actually go through the effort of actually uploading it. Right? I'm really curious to see how long I'm actually gonna backlog that video, right? Because I
Oh
pretty
my
much
God.
have the whole schedule set up right now for the next for at least this season for this season's recording, right?
Uh-huh.
Right? Because the backlog stuff are all Mondays or Tuesday recording that release for when we wait for Power Rangers. But me, Trick, and Molly are already doing a show for. And right, that I already has. There's already a 10-episode show that literally fills out the entire season recording schedule, right? So we don't have to worry about that. And then once that's finished, we get to do Power Rangers, and that will be just. So I think that recording will probably not come out at minimum, not for another 6 months. Or no, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, that recording is probably anything we're recording now is stuff that's not coming out for like 6 months now. That is how much backlog in preparation I am making right now.
Oh shit, man!
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well, at least we know. Well, at least we have an expected release date.
Yeah.
Wait a few months, guys.
Hey, look. Hey, I will release it the same day that the movie, the day the SoundCloud died, is released to the public. All right, it's next year, William. Next year, we finally get to see it.
I don't even know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
you know the movie that they made in the 40s, right? About a sad clown and in like the 60s, about a sad clown who got sent to a
Oh, you
to a
mean
German.
Pagliacci?
Huh?
Or so? No. Hold on. Like the thing is, I thought you like for a hot like when you said sad clown, I'm like, oh, Pagliacci. You know,
No,
Pagliacci
no.
the clown.
No, the day
then I heard-
the
then
day
I-
the clown cried. Yeah, isn't the clown that gets
day-
sent to a Nazi concentration camp? Have you not heard about this?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
What the fuck is
this
this?
movie was filmed in like the 60s, and then the person who owns the print said, yeah, this is not being released to 2024 or something. This is a real movie. I am unironically excited for this movie to come out. Let's see.
1972 Swedish-French drama film.
Just read the second paragraph. Yeah. Don't give a fuck about. Don't give a fuck about this introduction paragraph is irrelevant.
Film under stipulation that was not to be screened before June 2024. Wow.
Yeah.
There's
Hey.
no
Hey.
complete
June
negative
2024.
film.
That will be the day we learn that why the clown cried. You know, right?
Yeah, oh my, like honestly though, when I'm like looking at the little picture they have on Wikipedia, I'm not even so like For a second, I'm like, wait, the head cried? The clown head cried? It's nice to know that they actually put the subtitle right there in the fucking description. But wait, he gets sent to a concentration camp?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, the
yeah.
plot's already here. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I don't know where the fuck this plot. Right, here's the problem. I cannot validate if this is the actual plot of the movie or is this some guy went on Wikipedia and said, "I'm just gonna write out this plot and see what happens," you know, right?
God,
It's like when we used to do all the bad movie reviews, right? And there was plot that really just makes no sense. That made us like, boy, some guy just wrote some shit here, and the people on Wikipedia just never gave a fuck about correcting it, you know, right? Right?
Well, I guess we'll wait until like the movie
Oh
comes
man,
out.
man,
We'll
and
see.
someone, man, should I edit and set this that Thanos will return? Right? It ends with, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Oh, what's the
But
clown's
like,
name? Helmut
Pagliacci. Just call him Pagliacci.
Helmut Dork? Is that how you put
Hold
it?
on, where's his name?
He's played by Jerry Lewis.
I'm just gonna say Helmet Dork.
Yeah. Helmut Dork will return. Right?
Wait, how can he return if he's never shown up in the first place, Austin?
Hey, don't retcon that, all right? Don't figure out how to retcon him back in, right?
I can't wait for like the day the clown cried.
No.
Cinematic universe is
We
established.
found out the entire time he was actually just a young Peter Parker wearing an Iron Man's mask, you know, right? Man, I still fucking hate that retcon. That's still the shittiest retcon I've ever fucking heard to establish Spider-Man in the MCU.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but they were
Hey,
really
what are you gonna
reachy
do?
for that shit, you know, right? When they said that, yo, by the way, no, that was
Look,
Peter Parker the entire time. No, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up,
Look.
Kevin Feige. That was not Peter Parker this entire time.
No, yeah, because the thing is, it's just like, so it's like, oh yeah, the fans would like it if this was a thing, you know, we are making a universe, we have to connect them somehow, might as well do it like this.
Look, we did get the rights to Spider-Man again, you know, right?
Isn't it kind of like partial rights, right? Because they have to use the Spider-Man, but they can't like use like villains or something like that.
No, I mean, I don't think they
Because,
can use anything
because there's that whole
Spider-Man.
thing with Sony, so
No,
like,
they cannot use anything that's even remotely related to Spider-Man, you know, right? Without paying Sony, because fucking Marvel, because Marvel was so
okay.
fucking stupid in the 90s when they were going bankrupt, you know,
yeah,
they
I
didn't know how
remember
to
that.
work
Yeah,
out the
they just
plan,
sold all
and
their-
Sony was too fucking stupid in the 90s for not buying the entire comic book cast for an extra $1 million. Man, hey, that is a franchise I love in the other universe, you know, right? The Sony Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know, right?
Oh my God, you mean like that?
Where Tom
They
Cruise
made
is played by
Morbius.
Iron Man, you know, right?
Tom Cruise is Iron Man?
Yeah, that's been a
No.
thing since like the 90s, you know.
No.
Have you not heard about this? Are you not?
No, I haven't. I
Tom
have
Cruise
not
has been
heard
like
about this.
before Robert Downey Jr. Like he's been attached like the Iron Man film project since like the 90s to be playing Tony Stark.
Jeez, dude. Oh my God. And he didn't take it? Why did he take it?
Because
That's
no
what
one
I
give a
wanna
fuck.
know.
Because no one gives a fuck who Iron Man was before the MCU, right? If you were to go back to the 90s and ask someone to name their favorite Marvel character, no one would say fucking Iron Man. Everyone would say, who the fuck is Iron Man? That loser? Yeah, fuck that guy.
I mean, the guy is an Avenger, dude. Why wouldn't they? Come on.
Yeah, but in the 90s, there's no way anyone in the fucking there's no way anyone in the 90s would have picked Iron Man as their favorite character, you know, right?
To be fair, he was written as a jerk anyway, so that was kind of the point. So, yeah, that tracks. Oh God, I should have drank that Pepsi. Good lord.
Okay. Oh, hey, I'm drinking Pepsi actually myself in the background as well.
I swear to God. First we come up with the same joke, now we're drinking the same drink. What next, Austin? What's next?
Hold on. So what was that? I was drinking my delicious Pepsi by PepsiCo.
I say that just so we can have a segue, but then all I hear is just you glugging down a drink.
You chose the worst. Well, you're really bad at timing me for to do this thing, right? You should not do that.
Oh God. Oh,
Right?
God.
Just like how
Hold
you
on.
should not do the segue to our weekly unnamed
okay.
tokusatsu
I'm annoyed.
podcast.
I'm
And we
annoyed.
discuss where I also
I'm
a
annoyed.
person who would have bought the rights to Iron Man in the 1990s. Right?
What,
And sorry
just
about your
Iron
friend
Man?
William. That's you, William. A person who is not stupid enough to sell away the toy rights to Spider-Man, right? As we talk about
Yeah.
the latest Super Sentai series, Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger. Hey, this is episode 30. Frozen Scale.
Oh, is that what it's just called?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's called that. Hey, you know,
Yeah.
hey,
God,
you know,
this-
hey, you know what the good thing about this episode is? What good friends Rita and He-Man, that will go down in the Terra history books, right? That the queen of wherever the fuck country He-Man is, and the sovereign ruler of Gokhan were good roommates, you know? They were the closest of friends, you know? Right?
Are people like? I mean, fair, ship what you want, but is this something like that's the current discourse in certain unnamed subreddits or something?
Hey, look. What do you mean? People always ship girls together, you know, right? That's their weird fetish
That's
case,
also
you
very
know?
true.
You know, just like
Yeah,
how
that's also
people,
very
right? Just like
true.
how people want to see Jeremy shoot his sticky spider web over Gira, you know, right?
Oh, I don't. I don't like that at all. Good lord, dude. Okay, can we move? I'm not even gonna entertain this topic anymore. I just know it's gonna get worse if we keep talking about it. Okay, but yeah, I mean, I guess they're having what, fucking tea or something. I forget what, like fucking. Whoa, okay, my mind is wrong. No, Rita. What is Rita doing there again? She's
Yeah,
getting
Rita,
like the.
Rita and Himeno.
Yeah. No, yeah, Rita and Himeno basically just having tea, discuss. They're just hanging out. They're just hanging out like in the beginning of the day for like that's basically literally just it.
Right.
I mean, not much to like the beginning of the episode. It's just kind of establishing, hey, they're having a tea party. Then we go back to fucking Gokhan, or at least, well, you know, basically we go to what is,
Yeah, Ishiban.
is there? No, not that. Because I know like the
Oh, you mean the
Bugnarok are, like,
Bugnarok
under
Kingdom?
Gokhan.
Oh, there's no name.
No.
I just call it
Yeah.
the fucking cave behind the mountains, you know, because it's clearly obvious that after Jeremy got his country Bugnarok established, he's just like, boy, can someone give me a patch of dirt where I can say this is our kingdom, you know? And everyone agrees, yeah, you can take this shitty cave on the side of the mountain that no one visits, you know, right? This is the best you're gonna get, you know, right? Maybe in another 50 years, we'll give you the front of the outside of that mountain. But until then, you and all you disgusting Bugnarok will live inside the mountains, you know, right?
Oh my god.
Hey, if you think about it, that's better progress than when they were 20 feet forced to live underground, you know, right? At least they're above ground this time, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they're sort of above ground. They got a skylight now, you know. That's kind of it. No, but yeah, I was like legit wondering if they had a name for their kingdom. I guess not. It was just
I
Kingdom
don't
of
think so
Bugnarok.
either, right? Yeah, like, I don't think there's a name for the Bugnarok kingdom right now. It's just like, yeah, here's a fucking kingdom. You get to be in, right?
Yeah. And so, I mean, Gira's off visiting fucking Jeremy in the cave, which honestly I'm kind of surprised at, mainly because I mean I was
you know,
expecting
the
Jeremy
way that the
for
last
sure,
episode
but like
played it out, it seems like Jeremy Bearimy was just gonna leave the show, but I guess he's just back now, right?
no, that's the thing.
I mean, obviously, I wasn't expecting for him to leave the show, right? But I was like, huh.
Yeah, but you kind of feel like a hiatus would be kind of appropriate for a little bit, just because of what happened with Jeremy in general, because he's literally being hunted by the world over.
Right. Exactly.
You know? But no, I guess if anything, I mean, like I know that his people are like underneath Gokhan, but like him walking around like in basically what is known to be like the throne room of all of Bugnarok, and like in a pretty like in a spot where like people could just go in and be like, hey, isn't that the guy who betrayed everyone on Terra? What is he doing here? Because honestly, it's kind of like just like you're out in the open, guy. The idea is that you were supposed to be like in hiding.
I mean, but
or
here's
on
the
run,
thing, right? But here's the
because
thing. This is during the middle of Gokhan, a country where no one actually want to visit unless you go to jail, right? So I guess That's why I guess it makes sense for him to be here, right? So he's not persecuted or hunted down by
Uh,
people, right?
yeah, I guess. Well, actually, I was going to say, but what about the citizen of Gokon? But then I just remembered we have not seen a single citizen of Gokon at all.
I mean,
Like
yeah.
it seems like
I
it's
mean,
just criminals and Rita and like
we've seen
Morphine.
the social worker of right the other yeah right.
Like that's wait, the social
I
worker?
mean,
What do you
I mean
mean?
like the background other judges and jury people, right?
There are?
Yeah,
Wait,
like we've seen
what?
them in a few episodes.
No, I don't recall them
Oh
at all.
man, oh
I
man.
just don't think they've left much of an impression
Oh
while
no,
I
yeah,
was
because they're
watching
supposed to
this.
be
That it's
nameless.
just...
Yeah, because they're nameless background people, right?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess there are other people in Gokhan. That's the first I've ever heard of
Yeah,
that.
there's other people in Gokon. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. All right.
Oh man,
But
no. Oh man, you should be paying attention to the show you're watching, right? Man, for a
I
guy who's
am
not
paying attention.
but I mean, I thought you said this was the greatest Super Sentai season ever, right? Man, the fact
Okay.
that you're not paying attention is crazy.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry I didn't notice the nameless background characters who had very little plot relevance or any at all to this fucking show. I'm so sorry. Okay. It's not like I'm gonna... Okay, tell me, what are the name of the bug and rock that show up while during in that scene, okay? What's their name?
You mean the larval ones, right? The orange ones?
Yes, give me their names right now because they're clearly important, Austin.
I mean,
Okay?
there's no way
I
these
need
characters.
to pay
These are
attention.
just like the nameless larva grunts, right?
Okay, yeah, you see how you don't care about what they are or what their name is?
Yeah,
It's the
because no
same
one
with
gives
the
a
other
fuck. Yeah,
guys,
because no one
okay?
gives a fuck about these things, right? They exist to die. That's it.
Well, that is very true. They do exist to die. God damn, you didn't have to say it like that. Good lord. Oh my
Hey, look, they
god.
find someone. Look, they find someone. Hey, look, hey, look. And look, in terms of that, not all of them got massacred. Some of them managed to escape and live, right? And then they're like, hey, we found this
Yeah.
guy out in the snow. Is it really weird and suspicious that this guy exists and when we're all in the mountain? Probably, right?
Yeah. And, this is our first mysterious encounter with this stranger.
Hmm.
Where he was well, I guess he's freezing, I should say,
Hmm.
and he's in the middle of the cave. They're like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? And then we see I'm still not certain if they're actually related or not because it's still not even stated here. It
No,
wasn't stated
no.
before.
It's just no because
Okay.
because Gokhan is not based on is not based on a monarchy. It's based on It's based on like you're I'm choosing you to be the next successor, right? That's it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, because the thing is, I remember us having this discussion when we were talking about Rita's episode. I don't remember if we established it at that point or if we like really definitively said if they were related or not. I know we were doing conjecture, but I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, I mean, Rita's predecessor, I suppose in this
Yeah.
case, is walking across the lake towards Ishibana, freezing everything. She's basically being Elsa at this point, is what I'm saying here. But like, I mean, she's just walking towards the city. Everyone's having a good old grand day, and
Hey, then it got cold, right? The climate's
yeah,
getting
gets
man. The climate's changing. Do you think the Ishibara High Council is denying the climate changing? Right?
wait, hold on. Actually, now that I think, you know what? That's more Sugar Dam. Honestly, if I was to say who would be denying climate change, it would be Sugar Dam, considering that they're probably like, actually, hold on. Is it would it be Neopetopia or Sugar Dam that would be more into oil drilling and denying climate change? Is the thought here?
Oh, man, that's a good question actually. Which one, man? Which country would be would not believe in climate change? Right? That's actually a good question.
I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, now that I think, technically, I guess all of them did because there was an episode when they dug a hole into the center of the earth, and then everyone was like, "Man, it's really hot here." They just didn't acknowledge it. It was like, it's just a heat wave. It's just a hot spell. Don't worry, it'll fade away in no time. Until they figure out it's the fucking Ragnarok.
Right.
But I would still say, in terms of just oil drilling, I'm gonna say Sugar Dam just because they have all those gears. Like, there's no way they don't use some form of oil to just keep that shit running, dude. Actually, who maintains that shit? That's big fucking gears. Do you have like millions of tiny little orphans just climbing up the walls and just putting oil in the gears
Oh
just
man,
so it keeps running?
boy, man, you need to give those orphans something to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, instead of chimney sweepers, we have
Oh man, do you think
gear
Sugar's a
oilers?
kingdom that employs underage labor factory workers?
Well, I mean, the thing is, I haven't like in Ishibana, just if we're gonna bring up that kind of thing. In Ishibana, there was a girl, like, you remember the, like, Himeno's episode when they were introducing her? There was that girl who just didn't want to fucking work, right? So,
Yeah.
you think she was just faking an illness just so she could just, like, I mean, she was basically didn't want to do the fucking work, but, like, the way I kind of interpret it now is just, like, she's getting her workman's comp. She's just claiming an illness so she doesn't have to work anymore. So I'm assuming, yeah, there are no child labor laws at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a kingdom of free thinkers, man, and the enslaved.
Yeah, so yeah.
Sorry, I just had a big.
Oh, you took a big gulp of your Pepsi by PepsiCo?
I made a mistake when I was placing an order on my food.
Okay.
And I paid for it on DoorDash and went to pick it up. I just realized I ordered like a 2-liter Pepsi, so I'm just kind of chugging down on this thing right now. Oh god, oh my stomach.
Jesus Christ, you might kill yourself tonight by doing that.
I'm not gonna glug the whole thing, but I'm just saying, like, well, I ordered this 2-liter, I might as well just use it.
Yeah, but you can save it for later, right? You don't have to drink it all tonight.
I'm thirsty right now, Austin. That's the problem. Okay?
Man, that sounds like you're just dehydrated. That sounds like you should probably go ahead and drink water.
I was drinking water this whole day, Austin.
You should drink more water.
That's the problem. I'm still thirsty. Honestly, I kind of need the caffeine. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall asleep right now. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, hold on. We were talking about child labor laws, and then the sudden freezing spell. Oh yeah, the sudden freezing spell. So, I mean, Himeno and Rita are basically having just kind of like a discussion, getting to know each other, where we again learn about Rita's utter hatred of scalpers. Okay, so I agree with Rita on this, but Sebastian comes in saying, "Hey, it's really fucking cold all of a sudden." By the way,
right?
And then the two run out, and then Rita's like, "It's someone I know," and then it's what was her name actually? I don't remember her name.
Karas, right? Or something?
Karas?
Yeah.
Or something like that? I mean, it's the way they pronounce it, but
yeah.
They both basically see Karas. They're like, what is she doing here? I mean, she disappeared like so many years ago. What's going on? Then it seems Karas says, oh wait, I don't know if we actually talked about the thing beforehand. I don't remember if it was revealed before or after. The thing with the eye?
Oh, no, it's been revealed before. They just haven't... This is the first time we're actually explaining it, right?
No, I meant not the reveal, sorry. I meant more the explanation about the eye in general.
No, this is the first time.
Remember.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I'm saying, like, was it before the scene or after the scene with Karas?
When they... It's after, when they finally explain the eye, right?
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking it was before for some reason.
Yeah. Because that's finally about Rita's whole stupid eye bullshit, right?
Yeah, because I mean they've been hinting at that for a while, and basically Karas, she does the same eye thing and starts like, blasting what do you call it? Basically, she's using cone of cold at this point. Basically attempting to just freeze like Rita and Himeno.
Yeah.
But of course, Rita is kind of like, what's the word here? She's not like trying to kill her or anything, but she's trying to stop her, like almost to the point of like what it seems like she's about to freeze her goddamn arm off.
Right. Right.
But I guess sudden blast of cold, and then she just Kara's just like, this is somebody I know. I had to stop this now. And then she just, I guess, shoots herself with ice, I guess?
I mean, they knocked her...
That's the best way I can describe it?
She knocks her out, right?
Well, I mean, sure, sort of knocks out, but I mean, God, God, I don't know how to get to that part of the episode. This episode is actually kind of fucking wild to me, dude.
Yeah, no, there's like a
Like,
lot of stuff that gets revealed this episode, right? It's absolutely insane. Like they're like
yeah,
because we're actually
because.
reaching a part where the
Mhm.
story is actually being unravel, right? Involving everything,
Mhm.
right? And we finally
Right.
learn like the whole like, hey, yeah, by the way, when I was making, they forcibly did an eye transplant on me. Yes, they forcibly gave me this magic power that I can do, right?
Yeah, yeah, but this magic power is at the cost of essentially, my own fucking life apparently. Because right after they like get rid of, or not, or Kara basically stops herself. You learn that the secret of Rita's eye is just that it holds like a very powerful magic where it will just.
Yeah, it's basically a magic, right?
Yeah, I mean, you just basically you're able to put someone imprison someone in ice, you
Yeah,
know.
and yeah, they're able to different like an internal freeze, basically, right?
Yeah, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, but this is only for people who cannot be ruled
Yeah,
or
who cannot,
judged by the law."
these are for people who think they were above the law, right? These people who
Yeah,
managed to
yeah,
escape a second impeachment, right?
yeah. Jesus. Yes, that's exactly correct.
Yeah,
And
these are
so,
for people who think that the New York court ruling that their business was a fraud and forcing all their business to close, right?
uh, I feel like I'm missing something
Oh
here.
man, have you not read the news this week?
No, I haven't. I've been too busy with work, and I've been exhausted to catch up on any news. What's
All
happening with New
right,
York
and I
and their
hear you.
court ruling?
I'm gonna hear you keep talking. I'm gonna pull this business article
I
up.
keep talking. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, just keep talking about the
But yeah,
episode.
I mean, okay. So, but yeah, basically, it's just a secret magic where Rita it has the ability to imprison someone in
Oh boy,
ice,
man, here's
but
a
in
great
doing so, will
article by
most likely have to
Bloomberg.
imprison herself
All you
too.
have to do is just read the article headline.
that brings me joy.
Yeah, yeah. So then we found that Karis is actually a dead body, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're skipping to that part.
I
Holy
mean, where,
shit.
where, where, where,
Okay.
where are we at right now?
We're at the we're kind of at the part where I mean also Rita just know like well for one thing we know about the magic thing, but now it's like there's this whole thing where apparently Rita knew about the ruling or why Karos was gone to begin with. You
Mm-hmm.
know, she's like saying, "Oh yeah," so she knew who the guy who was responsible for the fear of the gods was,
Yeah.
but there was no law to be able to judge it, so she just imprisons herself and that man
Mm-hmm.
because he just can't be judged. It's outside the law. Never had something like this happen before. He's too powerful, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? But then
Yeah,
he brings to the
yeah,
question of
but Rita,
why
but
is he
then
not?
Rita says, yeah, it's a good thing we will never see him, right? Good thing he's dead and
Yeah,
he would never come here. He will never appear in front of us, right?
yeah, exactly. And until he does. Um, So I mean, he comes in on a stretcher piece. Kira and Jeremy basically bring him over to Ishibana for treatment, right? But
Mm-hmm.
the moment they see or Himeno sees him, she gets pissed the fuck off, dude. She's just like, I know who this man is. This is the man who killed my parents, you know. And my God, I swear like they picked the perfect actor for this guy. What is his name again? I'm trying to remember what it is. His name. Because he's one of the five gestures of the Galactan sex. Um, oh yeah, it says, which is not the greatest name, but I mean, I guess it's fine in Japan, but here it has a meaning. Um, Grody the Tranquil. Which is really funny because like Grody. Also, Austin's doing something at the moment, so we're just here talking with me now, or I'm just talking to you. I'm talking to myself, really. Um, how you? No, I'm not gonna start doing stupid jokes like that. But um, Grody the Tranquil, one of the five gestures of like of the Galactic insects, who has apparently been forgotten by Doug Dimabug, because I guess he just doesn't matter in the grand scheme. Well, I mean, I doubt this man cares about anybody around him. He's just like using them. Again, it's clear he's using them just so he can clean up house. But yeah, this when I swear they picked the perfect guy to play Grody the Tranquil, because like he has like the I think the smarmiest or the smuggest look I've ever seen on a man's face before. Because this man, like in a flashback, um, and I guess they used the lipstick to kind of really emphasize that smirk that he has or whatever. Because I swear to God, like in that flashback when Himeno was having like, oh yeah, I know this man, and then we had the flashback to when her parents died on that night in the Fury of the Gods. And you see a little Himeno there just looking all angry and pissed off. And then you look back at like the guy who's controlling the insects, and then like you see him just looking at her, just like he just looks disinterested, but he just kind of smirks at like at the anger that she has on her on her face, which is like, yeah, this guy is a total fucking dickhead asshole. Okay. Excuse me. Gotta get my caffeine on. But yeah, basically, smarmiest fucking asshole, dude. And like, in just like a few, like in just one scene, you just hate this man for forever. Especially because Himeno is my favorite character. I'm like, yes, kill him now.
Exactly,
But
exactly. Uh-huh.
yeah. So basically, Himeno's like, I'm going to fucking kill you. You killed my parents. Again, just to, all right.
Yeah.
So, um, but basically, they picked like the best character or best actor to play Grody,
Yeah,
which
boy,
is
man, yeah.
fucking
So
like,
hey, so if you do not know who this actor is, all right, I get to talk about this actor right now. All right.
oh, okay, because I have no idea who he
All
is,
right. So this
but
actor
very
is
good.
played by fucking Kosei Amano. All right. That name means absolutely nothing to you because you don't watch Kamen Rider, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So this guy, in 2004, he was in another Kamen Rider season, right?
But in another one, like he's been in multiple.
Yeah, no, he was in a Kamen Rider back in 2004, right?
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
But what was he? What was he in 2004?
He was in Kamen Rider Blade. He was Kamen Rider Garrett, and I'll let you know that hey, if you're gonna watch Kamen Rider Blade, right? Hey, fuck every other Kamen Rider that isn't named Kamen Rider Garrett. All right.
Was he that just cool of a
He
character?
was not fucking good. He was everyone's favorite character. He was so much way more exciting and fun than the other cast, right?
Oh shit. No, because, I mean, I guess I can agree with
He is
that
a
only because
fan
of what I'm
favorite.
experiencing with
The
him
character
here.
of Tachibana is a fan favorite character to the point where people there's a meme about him now, right?
There's a meme. Wait, what is it?
Oh man, cause halfway through the show he pulls a double spy thing, right? Right, and so like one of the characters like,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
Tachibana-san, are you betraying us? Right?
Uh-huh.
It's
And he's
really
just like,
fucking great. It's man, this meme is relevant right now. Holy shit. Someone posted this a while back. This is actually relevant right now. That's Kamen Rider Garrett on top, by the way. That's. Oh, by the way, Kamen Rider Garrett is actually at sick form, by the way. Just to let you know.
no, I mean, I like the look, sort of, but it's just like because the eyes, they just look like they're like bug-eyed staring back. It's just, like,
Look,
weird.
hey, look, this is back to when Kamen Riders was still bug before they did every other stupid looking design. This is back to when Kamen Rider was original with their design. Right, and
Oh,
wasn't stupid,
okay.
right, and putting non-Kamen Rider, right, and making themes that aren't related to Kamen Rider, right, right, like dinosaurs, dragons, clocks. So back then when Kamen Rider was actually a Kamen Rider. right?
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Back in
Anyway,
the
hey,
good
baby,
old
yeah,
days.
fucking yeah. Yeah, was it Kosuke Amano? Hey, fan favorite character from Kamen Rider. He's back. You know.
Yeah, and honestly, it's a
Oh,
pretty
and
good fucking intro.
I love how the he is playing up this role so fucking much. It is absolutely great.
Yeah, honestly, dude, and it's just, like I swear, like again, I was like discussing this earlier, but like
That's right. When I
they
was here,
like that smirk. That's when you were here for it. But yeah, he has the smarmiest or the smuggest look on his face I've ever seen, especially when he's like smirking at Himeno in the flashback, dude. It's
hmm
just like, oh, I hate this man. This man is just disgusting. I hate him. That's how you know it's a good actor because they make you hate him in the first few seconds, dude.
hmm
Like holy shit.
yeah, and then we find out. Then he find out he is a necromancer who just bring shit, kill stuff, and bring them back to the dead and make them his. You know, right?
Yeah, and then we have the most wild shit,
Oh, I
where
love
he's
how
like, oh
he's
yeah,
wearing this
oh
stupid little
god,
witch hat. It's fucking great. I love his stupid
no,
little
yeah,
witch
it's
hat.
fucking great. But it's just like, God, like so many things happen, especially like after like, oh yeah, who is this guy? It's like, oh yeah, that's Gori, one of the five gestures. Doug Bug is like, really? I don't remember him. And it's like, oh, it's like, oh wait, yeah, now I do. Yeah, he's the
Well,
guy
I didn't
who just
realize
likes
that
bringing the
too
dead back.
myself, that there was a fifth member missing this entire time, right?
Which is fucking funny as shit. But like, then you like Kami Jim is just like,
Yeah, he's
oh yeah,
explaining it.
I freed him, my lord, that kind of thing. And then for one, I'm pretty sure he's dead at this point. The guy that was, I don't remember his name, but he was like really imprisoned for like the for supposedly assassinating Karas, right?
hmm
And like it looks like Kamijin basically followed him and then I guess killed him or something by the end of it. Uh, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, we used him to lead us to the fucking prison of where he ended up being." And then
Right.
you find Karas and like Grody basically being like imprisoned in that ice block, and they
hmm
use the whatever his name is, the other insect bug guy thing,
Oh,
the
which
one
one?
that has like a bunch.
Oh yeah,
The
I
the
don't
big
remember this one. Well, he's like the least memorable one because he hasn't done anything yet, right? Ah, fuck this guy.
yeah,
Hey.
basically the tough one
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah. The punchy
But
one. Yeah.
yeah, and so I mean they free him, but in like the next like moment or something, um, what's the fucking
The what's
next?
what?
No, yeah, because the thing is, they free him. Grody, they tell Grody, oh yeah, you can just kill all humans, okay?
hmm
So don't worry about that. I mean,
Yeah,
the man
you're,
has a
you
laugh.
like
He
murdered,
has a
right?
fucking laugh.
That's your thing, right? Murdering people. Yeah, go do it. You know, right? Go have fun.
No, yeah, and and I mean he's just laughing up a storm. This man is just like, oh no, he's all bad news. But then it turns out that he also ended up, I think it was he did, but like he ended up killing Karas too. So basically, Karas, who basically came back, who was basically only relevant for 2 episodes, but had such a big moment or like big impact on Rita and like the story as a
hmm
whole. As soon as she's like released from imprisonment and realizes what's happening, Kamijin just straight up like like yaks her, dude. Like
Right.
we legit see her character fucking die on screen. It's just
hmm
like this show has like no fucking chill. No pun intended, okay? But like this show has like no fucking chill because like they just like straight up killed her on the screen. I mean it wasn't bloody or anything, but just the fact that we're like
Oh yeah,
characters are
no,
dying
yeah,
left and
yeah.
right are
Like
just
it's
fucking
just
wild to
crazy
me.
how small, like they make her up to be like this off, and then they just kill her off right there. It's absolutely insane. You know, right?
No, yeah, essentially, and then it's just like, what the fuck? I'm, I don't know. It's just kind of a shock to be just like big character, important figure, killed immediately in the first in like 5 minutes of the show, in total. And then she's like, because I was also very confused at the fact like when Rita was told by I believe the head nurse
hmm
and Ichibana is like, oh yeah, sorry, she won't be waking up. She's dead.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You can't just kill her off screen. He's like, oh yeah, they just did it way earlier before the episode
hmm
started.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I mean, like, that happens, and then
Yeah.
we learn all this stuff, and then one of the one of the Bugnarok basically just shoots
That's so fucking. This is so fucking random.
shoots
This one just
Grody.
starts shooting. I was like, what the fuck is this one doing? This is
No, yeah, because I remember him saying, "Oh yeah, these dead guys, I just raised them. They just kind of operate on instinct, man." I guess one of their instincts was shoot everybody in the room and then just walk off. It's just so fucking wild to me. I'm like, man, if they just ended his character that way, that would be the most wild shit. Like, honestly, can you imagine getting introduced to this villain and then just having him actually like legit die in the first 5 minutes or something?
Right, just having
Fucking
just
insane.
shooting, just having him shot, right?
No, yeah, exactly. I'm like, well, that was anticlimactic. Of course he's not dead.
Right.
I would have said that was a very bold choice, but like, he's not dead. He's like, oh, well, I guess I'm not dead. So turns out the man is literally cannot die.
Right.
Like this man is literally immortal. So I guess in this case, I'm assuming he can he'll probably outlast everybody, especially some of the galactic insects. Maybe not Doug Dimabug, but like the man cannot die. He's just impervious to everything.
Right.
Like he got shot, he can't get hit, and like in one move, again they really love showing off how powerful these enemies are, and just like basically like downing our heroes, which is what I like. That was a major thing I liked in Jetman, is the fact that like with Jetman, every single fight it feels like it's a fight to the fucking death, because sometimes they just barely win their fights, like legit barely, and we're getting a lot of that here too, where like they just can't fight these villains off, or if they do, it's barely won, like at all. Like it was a hard fight, like with Hillbilly, right?
Yeah.
And then here it's just like it just doesn't seem like they can do anything at all, which is fucking wild. And then also, especially because of the fact that now that he's here, he's just like, oh yeah, so I can just raise the dead shoe gods, and now they're just under my control or something.
Right.
You know, that kind of thing. And then he's effectively trying to start a slaughter again of the whole of all of Terra.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and so everybody of course transforms, and then we have our big fight of the day. But then he's just like, hey, you can stop the fear of the gods. You just have to kill me. I'm sorry, but by the way, I can't die, so you're kind of fucked. This man is just bragging in the middle of the battlefield, and and again, one swipe, he just takes Rita and Himeno out of their transformations in one go.
Oh yeah,
and then does it again.
He bodies
and the
them
next.
right away. It's crazy, right? Right, and like we know Doug Dimmadome and all these galactic jester, right? Like the 5 high-ranking jesters were powerful, but it just so shows how fucking powerful, right? Like, and how big the threat is in comparison to when they were just fighting Death the Rock beforehand, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like they can't do anything. They just can't fight against this guy.
They can't beat him. Right?
Yeah, until the moment where Rita's like, oh, well, I have a thing I can do. That's apparently like the only thing that's ever actually worked against this guy. And so decides to use her
magic eye, Sharingan
her
power.
magic.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
boy,
exactly.
man, it's like, the fact, hey, look, Rita, hey, I get that you're the only one that has the ability to stop it, but probably not do it in the middle of another country, right? Boy, hey, this is not an ice country, this is not a snow country, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they got one snowstorm. What's another one, right, Austin?
Right?
But,
man, Rita's not being real considerate of her neighboring country, right?
Look, man, I mean, they could use a little winter in their lives. I mean, come on. But I mean, apparently this is a very powerful like technique or power that she's using just in general. Like I thought, like in the previous in the previous scenes with with Karas when she came back, I thought her power was just like running wildly out of control because something weird was happening with her, which it was. But no, I mean, I guess apparently in just using that eye, she just causes a massive blizzard wherever she is.
Right, exactly.
Insane. And so, she's about to go ahead and I mean, like, the thing is, she's like literally like freezing all the shoe gods in the fucking sky, which is pretty fucking insane to me.
Mm-hmm.
But you have Rita just basically kind of like taking a moment to accept that she's gonna essentially freeze herself with the enemy.
Mm-hmm. But
But,
don't
we
worry,
have, like,
thanks to
we have
our
a fun little.
best friend and roommate, right? Just like, hey, you don't have to do it by yourself, it's fine. Look, you got us, you got friendship, you got me, you're your best friends, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I mean, just as about she's about to like entirely freeze fucking Grody. Himo's like, hey, don't fucking do it, okay? Well, I don't want to lose I don't want to lose any more people in my life, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So look, this man can't die. Don't worry, we'll figure out a way to kill him. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Hey, look.
So,
Hey. This is what we'll do. We'll put him in a box and throw him at the bottom of the ocean. Right?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, that'll work perfectly
Yeah. Look,
well.
he can't escape.
Ooh, sweet.
Right? We'll tie him up and everything too.
Yeah, just leave him at the bottom of the ocean. Don't worry, he can't swim.
Yeah. Look, he can't escape from the bottom of the ocean. No one can escape from the bottom of the ocean. Right?
Yeah, exactly. But what's the what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, fuck. No, then the other fucking wild thing happens. Jeez Louise. I mean, you have that. I mean, it's a nice moment with Himeno and Rita, where she's like, I don't want to lose any more of my friends, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, just because she stopped at Grody's like, oh, you know what? Now I'm about to actually fucking kill you guys. Until he's like knocked the fuck out by somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out like who the one who came in to basically save quote unquote save the Sentai team
Mm-hmm.
was Jeremy's mother.
Right?
Who legit comes out of nowhere at the end of this episode.
She fucking comes out of nowhere and suckers punch the shit out of Gory. It's so fucking hilarious. It's like that scene in was it the Wickeder Man, right? With Nicolas Cage, right?
The Wicker Man?
Yeah. Remember that scene when he walks up in the bear costume and he punches the shit out of that guy?
Yeah.
Hey, but don't worry, we gotta.
Yeah, it does have that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Hey, look, our favorite thing is back in here, Spider Girls, right?
No, it's not my favorite thing, and I believe I've clearly stated this every single fucking time.
Hey, look, don't worry, we get Big Titty Spider Girls, right?
I don't need this. I don't need it at all. But yeah, I mean, Jeremy's mother comes in, decides to knock everyone else the fuck out except Jeremy, and he's like, hey son, I know I haven't seen you in like 2,000 years, but I need a favor. I need you to loan me some cash. I need help real quick. Okay?
Yeah.
I just need to pick something up from the milk store.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I mean, yeah, she comes the fuck out of nowhere, and that's how we end the episode, which is fucking insane to me, dude. Like, we had so many fucking wild things happening in this goddamn episode.
Mm-hmm.
Because we basically have Grody being this all-powerful fuck-it-all who literally cannot die, embodies the team, and is like, well, he didn't do it. Kirajim, right?
Yeah, Kamijim.
Yeah, Kamijim. Yeah, there you go. Kamijim literally fucking yaks a character, in just like that. We get some lore drop on the eye with Rita finally. I don't know. It's just kind of an insane.
There's a lot of stuff that gets revealed. I'm amazed by how much stuff that they revealed this episode to the audience, right?
No, yeah, exactly. Honestly, I'm really liking what they're doing, dude. It's so fucking good.
Right.
I fucking love this show.
Yeah. Yeah, a very good episode myself, right?
Yeah. I just like, I need, like, I swear to God, man, this fucking character who can deal in death, like, he needs to, like, how? I need to know how they're gonna fight him.
Oh.
Because literally everyone else, like, except for like Doug Dimabug, like, it looks like they have a shot at beating. But I swear to God, Doug Dimabug and Grody are just like, how? How? I'm seeing these people get body. I'm like, even with like Jetman, I'm like, I don't see a way technically here with this. How how are they gonna do this, man? I just need to know what happens in the next episode. I need it
Right.
now.
Alright, that's it. Anything else you want to say about this week's episode?
Don't chug a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi.
Yeah, okay, sure, that's the big lesson today, right? Alright.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. I mean, what else is there to know? I mean, we know people have roommates all the time. I mean, what's the big surprise?
Yeah, exactly. This is just this was an episode about two really good roommates, right?
Yeah, exactly. They were just very good friends.
And look, according to the history book, they were very good roommates,
Oh my god.
Alright, that's it. Are we ending this? Anything else you want to say?
Wait, no, I already said my bit.
Okay, alright, that's this week's episode. Okay, thanks, bye. So, like I was saying, right? So, hey, I got a big shipment
Okay.
of stuff in today from Japan, right? And it just reminds me how much I fucking hate doing inventory. My room is literally filled with so much garbage now from my shipment that I just got in. And it's actually very annoying.
Wait, how much? What did you get from Japan in the first place that warranted like you importing it all the way from over there?
I mean, it's all the stuff since the thing that I do, right? Since my career, since my job is just buying and reselling from Japan, right? It's like all this fucking garbage.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah, no, it's just like
so
there's just a bunch of annoying stuff now because now I have to do inventory and all of them, and I have to like take photos of it before I go online post. It's just like so much fucking stuff, and I hate it.
Well, I mean, you make good money off it.
Oh yeah, I do. I get those fucking idiots. I get those fucking idiots in their money. They fall for it, It's like the Venus flytrap, I open my mouth and then they go into my and then they go into my mouth to get my sweet nectar, and then I close it and I get them. I'm like, gotcha.
Okay, that took such a sudden fucking turn.
What else? What else would be? How else would I use a better analogy? Me setting up my trap. Okay, it's like this. It's like I'm Chris Hansen, right? Right, a host of To Catch a Predator, right? And I set up the bait, right?
Okay, yeah, sure, but what are you catching here in this case, huh?
I catch their money. Right? In this hypothetical sense, the bait is a stupid underage anime girl, right? And the predator is not the person themselves. It is their money. The money is the predator, right? Not the person that's buying it, right?
You just put the bait out there. It's like, man, I can't wait to catch me a couple of Benjamins.
That's exactly. To be fair, that's not wrong. That is exactly what I do.
Catch myself some presents.
Yeah, fucking crap. Yeah, Eric came over, right, and then we were just doing all this. Like, man, there's so much fucking stuff I had to do because I also got my own. Because I also buy stuff for myself as well, right? And I have to sort through like, man, which one of these is my fucking shit, and which one of these is stuff I have to sell again, right? And to be fair, I should be spreadsheeting all this. I mean, I kind of somewhat do spreadsheet all this whenever I have to do inventory, but it's just so fucking annoying how much stuff. Right, I have a box right now, right?
Wait, why don't you just like have them I don't know if it's an option. You can't just have them ship it in separate packages or something.
No, it's better. No, because everything I get is bulk ship, right? Just to save money, right? Right, to make it more convenient, right? Like and more financially correct. Right, it's like
right. You don't want Japan stealing all your.
That's right.
So,
hey, that's one thing. That's one thing that Japanese would never take from me. My money, right?
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, how else did you get it here then, Austin? Huh?
No, look, I paid for shipping. That's it.
Yeah, wait. You literally just bought stuff from Japan. They already stole your money in this case.
You know, hey, look,
What do
hey, look, I finally got my Kamen Rider driver in too. Man, I finally got the
Wait,
Geek.
which one?
The Desire driver. That thing's so fucking. Hey, I found out, right? Even though that the Geeks ended, right? That belt is
Right.
still expensive. It is still retail price even on the secondary market. That's how popular Geeks is,
Oh
right?
shit, dude.
Right? Because
Holy
normally
fuck.
the trend is that once the new season starts, everything from the last season goes down, starts showing, because people are like, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm done with this show, right? You get the new one. But the Geek's been so fucking popular that even in the toy market right now, that this thing is still selling. Or at least on the secondary market. I think they stopped selling in store. But like even on the secondary market right now, it's still popular as fuck. And people are still buying this belt, which is crazy.
Wait, you think we're gonna get something like that with King-Ohger? Like if people are buying their swords and they're still gonna be
Aw,
retail
man, I
price?
mean, but the problem is the sword isn't that interesting, right? It's just a generic sword, right? Right. If anything, I would
True.
suspect they'll probably just release a scale, like a show accurate scale of the sword. They do that a lot. They've been doing that a lot recently. They started like a whole line where they started doing. I'm suspecting that as King-Ohger is about to end, right? We're probably gonna they're probably gonna announce a P band dot hey, get the King-Ohger caliber. Probably not 1/1 scale. Probably like 1/12. I mean, not 1/12. Like 1/2 or some shit like that, right? Like it's good enough that it was made with adult collectors in mind, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if it
Honestly,
does, if they do, I would
wouldn't
definitely
mind.
pick up. I would definitely pick up the King-Ohger caliber. That sword is fucking
No,
sick.
same. No, same. Honestly, dude, I would honestly pick it up too.